Hey, what's up, guys? It has been a while, hasn't it? Yes, in case you don't know, I am the social media superstar. I am the glitch in the system, and I am Jay Walker, professional wrestler out here. And life's been kind of busy. I mean, new baby, new work, a new business. There's just so much going on. But I had to get back to this because the community built around everything that I've done over the past 2 years has just been amazing, and I just couldn't ignore it anymore. And I finally found something that I think is manageable with everything else that I'm balancing in life. So, yes, I am designing t-shirts for some of your favorite professional wrestlers. Maybe sometimes me, am I your favorite? Maybe not. That's okay. Nonetheless, I don't want to waste too much more time. I'm going to hop right into it. Maybe we'll do a Q&A and catch up over the last year or so that you've missed in my life. But it is hot, fresh off Royal Rumble season. I thought, who better to start with than the winner of the men's Royal Rumble this year, Cody Rhodes. So, like I said, let's not waste any more time. Let's go. So here we are, guys. Got Photoshop opened up, and of course I'm starting with a few assets just to kind of get ahead of the curve here and not waste too much of your time. So we have this picture of Cody Rhodes, we have the American Nightmare logo, got this banner, as well as a crown, just a couple ideas, as well as the Royal Rumble logo. So first, I've got to start by cutting out Cody Rhodes, which is probably the most tedious part of most artwork around here. But we'll get started on that. And so the concept of this shirt is usually when a sports team wins the big tournament, whether it be the NBA Finals, Super Bowl, AEW does them every time somebody wins a championship, is they'll create like a winner's or a champion's shirt. So that's what I'm kind of doing here with this design. Of course, this isn't something that's being released to the public, so I'm going to take a couple of little shortcuts just to kind of speed it up for time-wise for you guys. But yeah, the idea behind this show is that I will be working on designs on a weekly basis for you. I've been keeping very busy. Away from the ring, I've got my 1-year-old daughter who I'm taking care of at home, kind of doing the stay-at-home dad thing. But in the meantime, I've actually built up this website, tablebump.com, where I've created 8x10s for wrestling talent all over the world. I do event posters for so many promotions as well all around the world. So wrestling is still very much in my day-to-day life. Just a matter of taking a different avenue in the meantime to focus on family, because family always comes first. So now that we've got Cody Rhodes pretty much cropped out nice and quickly here, something I'm going to do actually is just focus on Cody's main colors, the red, white, and blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the blue and the red in him, and then we're going to actually remove and turn everything else black and white. And if there's any graphic designers out there watching me, scratching their faces off, watching how I do things, and I know I'm not showing my tools and my layers and everything like that the way I'm recording, but if you're grinding your teeth, I am completely, absolutely, 1000% self-taught. There's no sort of graphic design schooling or anything around me. I tried applying in university, actually, and never got in, but that was many moons ago, and of course I am so much better just from, like Cody Rhodes, I do the work, and I learned very quickly. So there you see, Cody Rhodes is black and white now. We've kept the red and blue out of his tights. And this is really going to start coming together now as we start building this design. I have designed t-shirts for wrestling talent all over the world as well. It's been a fun project. I was designing shirts for other people, I think, before myself, and then finally I took the jump. And I remember making my first design and everybody was blown away. And then Pro Wrestling Tees came around, and it sort of became something that I could use. And then the sky was the limit there. I started doing shirts for myself regularly, as well as people started recognizing my work and asking me to design theirs. And things just sort of evolved naturally. Here we're adding some winter text, just trying to find the right size to fit perfectly with the shirt. We try to find the right font types. WWE really leans heavily on these blocky I want to say corporate kind of sports-oriented fonts. So we're going to kind of make it look like a WWE shirt rather than something original that I would maybe come up with. But I mean, visually, just from looking at so much of WWE content over the years, you sort of just lean on that from memory, right? So a lot of my stuff does look very WWE inspired, I guess you could say, just because I've grown up around the brand my whole life. Here we're going to add Rhodes. Of course, we'll be adding more text along the way here, but that's already looking really nice, just positioning it just the right way. Try to make sure everything's nice and centered. And you can see it's already really starting to come together. You can really kind of visualize what I'm going for here. And just playing around with colors now and really figuring out what's going to work. You see the red, white, and blue really starting to pop already. The Royal Rumble is actually the first WWE event I watched in a very long time. I've been so disconnected with the product. This whole Uso and Sami Zayn storyline has really caught my interest. Of course, Cody Rhodes in the Royal Rumble, seeing him succeed in WWE is just absolutely amazing. For those of you who have been following my journey, you know very well Cody Rhodes in that situation with me, just a North Star sort of to really channel and change a lot that was going on in my life when the world stopped. There we go. That looks pretty nice already as is, but I feel like behind Cody needs a little something. So and I do have the American Nightmare logo, but I don't wind up using it, but because again, I think it just becomes too busy. I could maybe find a place, you know, I'm sure if this was a WWE thing, the rule would be to include the American Nightmare logo, but we're not, so we're not gonna. I'm allowed to get away with a couple of things here. There we go, just trying to space out the stars nicely, make sure everything is in tune with each other. Again, just about spacing and everything. Make sure everything flows together really nice. You want your eyes to be targeted towards certain things. I like to create so that there's like 3 things that catch your eye one at a time, and the whole design sort of tells a story with your eyes. It's really kind of hard to explain since I was never trained in design school or anything like that. But nonetheless, we're continuing. So I found this background picture of a WWE crowd, and I think that's perfect for what I'm going for here. We're just going to shape it properly, and we're going to color it as well. Just kind of clean that up a little bit, but I think that's a little bit too much, so we're going to start that over again, make sure it fits just perfectly into the design. Just using an eraser, that's all I'm doing. Black and whiting it because the crowd's not the focal point, of course. Focal point is Cody Rhodes in the image. We'll play around with the contrast, the brightness, just so it adds a little bit more detail to that background behind Cody. And there it is, the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble winner, Cody Rhodes edition T-shirt. Looks pretty slick. Pretty happy with how everything came out, and
It really didn't take too long. It's a nice simplistic design. I could definitely see people rocking this. I'm definitely big Cody Rhodes fans that would love to have something like this to commemorate what an incredible pinnacle career moment of Cody Rhodes that would be. It's amazing that he's headlining WrestleMania this year. Good for him. But we're not done yet, guys.
So there you have it. I'm really impressed with how this thing turned out for the short amount of time spent on it. But don't go anywhere yet. I'm not done. I'm going to do one more quicker shirt design, and that is we did the WWE side. How's about we do an AEW superstar? Let's do one of Orange Cassidy. And before you go anywhere and finish watching this video, scroll down just a little bit, and if you could give it a like. Give it a like. You get the point. Anyways, let's get into Orange Cassidy.
So there you have it. Added a whole lot more detail to the orange, really brought more of that cartoony style to it. It helps blend with the text a little bit more. Not the proudest thing I've worked on, but as far as cartoon work, this is pretty good for my taste. If anything, I would play with that leaf a little bit more to bring out some detail as well as the text. Just something about it is bugging me, but I hope you guys liked it. Feel free to comment, let me know what you think, let me know what you would do different, and let me know who you would like me to see make a shirt of next.
And that's it for now. Shout out to everyone who has supported me throughout my wrestling journey here on Patreon. You can go check it out, patreon.com/IamJWalker. You can watch my entire pro wrestling career, and as well as some behind the scenes footage. I commentate over all my matches and give you the exclusives and the stories behind a lot of what went on in those matches. So much more. Of course, there's a whole lot of free perks and t-shirts, stickers, artwork. It's just endless. It's awesome, and I appreciate everybody's support over there. And of course, if you have ideas for t-shirt designs you'd like to see me do, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm already taking some over on Patreon, and you'll be seeing that in the next episode. So until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching, and take care.
Got a favor to ask. Go ahead, click that subscribe button.
I didn't hear no bell.